Hey, it's now the 9th of April. I made it to campaign. Endgame. I'm going to do a couple of maps. I've got 39 of these Sentinels. Changed a few things up since last time. Notably, I can push X to get rid of half of them. It does a weapon swap. Am I still holding the scepter? Oh no, the scepter's okay. That's fine. What I want to be able to do is I want to be able to hold this scepter in both, in both weapon sets. Because if I can do them in both weapon sets, then where is it? What I can do here is mess with these. These numbers constantly change though. I've set them, they constantly change. That UI is very buggy. More on that. I don't know. I'll show you when we're done with this map. We just got to find a map to do. All right, we're still on tier 1 maps. Yeah, that sounds good. There's no benefit to that one. It's just hey, there's more people on it. Can we? Yeah, that's totally fine. It's got 4 revives available now, and we're out of. I wouldn't reglit at this stage. I've done 3 maps. This takes forever to load, and I don't really know what's going on. But something that I noticed is that the tile size of it is really small. So, if you zoom in whilst it's loading, you'll see that, the tiles are, really small. They're, I don't know, 20 pixels by 20 pixels, which I believe is what's going wrong. There's too many tiles. But there we go. I don't really want to do Oasis. I just closed it. Great. Fortress? Sure. Whatever, man. So we got the shield because it gives 3 resistances basically. If we look at resistances here now, they are quite nice. We're actually overcapped on lightning and cold. That's just, it happens when your currency is limited because you can't, your buying power isn't that you can get everything you want. A common strategy is to buy 2 pieces of equipment at the same time. I'm beyond that now. All my pieces of equipment are 100% of my buying power at all times. We can even raise the shield here and just sit at the back. I do this a lot. It's not a good shield, because I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough money to spend on it, but it could be a better shield later. So the reses are quite good, particularly because we got double elemental with a high lightning and then a bit of chaos, which is great. I also like the stun threshold as well. Keeps things working out. Okay, I didn't realize that we're actually done there. One of the problems here is that you need to... I played the first season of Path of Exile 2 as a monk, which is hyper melee, right? You have to be in their face, in their personal space of the enemy to do any damage. And that meant I learnt dodging from that, right? If you were in front of an enemy, you would dodge to their side usually. You wouldn't dodge horizontally or away, you would dodge through more. That's one of the biggest changes in also the Dark Souls games and stuff like that, is dodge sometimes towards an attack will allow you to avoid it. But because I'm now a minion user, I have to stand at sort of, way further away, which means I had to relearn all the telegraphing from the entire campaign, all the telegraphing from all of the enemies, just to get doing what I need to be doing. Forgot I should be underthinking. Because I'm talking. There we go. It's weird because my damage isn't related to, you know, luck or anything like that. It's like literally related to how well I can wrangle these guys. Like, what's this one doing? Like, why are they there? Can I get them to move? Yep, there we go. Now they're moving. That's another 900 or so damage because that one's decided it wanted to wake up. Got a trade here I might be going through. Oh, it is a lot of evasion. I dumped tabbed this and it's just like, I don't... The Exalt is worth more to me, so I'm going to have to do this trade. Now there's less portals for more endgame content. You're going to see like a change in trading, I think. Over in Path of Exile 1, you can... Yeah, they can have that for one. In Path of Exile 1, because there are 6 portals per map, like, regardless of what's going on, like, there's no changes there. It means that if you need to trade, like, you've got spare portals to come out of the map, but that map, even this, it's like a tier 1 blue map, has 4 portals, which is 2 less than 6. Yeah, that's maths, but you know what I mean. It means that depending on what the trade value is, trades are going to be slower. Because it's going to be like, is it worthwhile for me to get out of what I was doing in order to get 1 Exile? Right now, yeah, it's worth it. It won't be worth it much longer. That was a really convoluted way of explaining that point, but whatever, you understand. Seeing as I have my inventory open, I should actually finally remember I can just throw this on the ground. It is like 3,000, 1,500 gold. That isn't enough. It's not worth it. You can't bank them, and you have to specifically find Oswald in Act 3, which is very difficult. I have an ancient video from the first league about my navigational issues in Act 3, none of which have been fixed. I get it, right? The whole time travel thing messes things up, but still, getting back to Act 3 present day's hub that actually has people inside it is very challenging. Sometimes the portal just doesn't work, like the time portal just doesn't work. That whole time travel thing is why Act 3 is so annoying as well, by the way. It's 'cause you basically go through the same maps twice, once in the present and one in the past. You don't realize that you're doing that because like they've got different names and different enemies, but that's what's going on. Like it's the same area, it's just 2 different time periods, and so the terrain is really the same, and that's why like it can get somewhat boring, etc. I actually have no idea what's going on right now. Sometimes this like strategy of a million minions works, sometimes it doesn't, and right now it's just a mess. We need a level 16 skill gem as well. Basically every skill gem I find that is 1 level higher than my current max skill gem on the soldiers will do a flat increase in all statistics for them. Uh-oh, volatile plants can and will kill me because there's too much on the screen for me to notice them. So I'm going to go out to long range. Oh, he's also one of those monsters that hides underground a lot, so it's going to be very, very challenging until they're dead. I think they're dead now, but like, who the hell knows? See what I mean? He's still alive. And he's gone back underground again. Come out of the ground and let me, like, screw you up. Okay, we got some damage on there. I got a couple of dots. We're good. There we go. Oh, what was that? That was a non-death effect. Alright, we've got Wisp here. So I don't really know which one. I'm slightly colorblind, so it makes it difficult. Alright, Boar. There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit, full stop. There's a rabbit spirit and a rabbit talisman, and the rabbit talisman will give you an additional 8% rarity. I don't know how impactful that is. We're losing minions. I don't know how impactful that is, but if I ever see a rabbit spirit, I will try, because I believe those should be worth some money. I don't like Boar Touched or the modifiers like that, and over in Path of Exile 1 I also do not like the Tormented Spirit modifiers. The reason behind that is because they're not evident based on their language what they do. Same with Shroudwalker here actually a little bit. Like if I walk up to a rare mob and it says like increased fire damage, then I know instantly, alright, do I have enough fire res? You know, usually that means that that person is weak to ice, so it's like, alright, let's find some ice to do. But, like, what does Boar Touch mean? It's like I have to do an extra translation in my head to figure it out. You could keep the color, or you could put, like, in brackets Boar Touched, and then it would be like, you know, increased stun, blah, 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 Boar Touch. Because then I wouldn't have to remember. Who wants to remember? Memory is boring. I don't think we'll ever get this, but if there's like, I don't know, just a couple more AI signals that we can send to the minions, it'd be great. Ideally, I would like more, but like one or two of these lists would be good. Like a range, like stay close, explore a little bit. You know, how far away can they go from me? Being able to set that somehow. Plus, I mean, like the golden one would be some form of basic behavior. And the behaviors don't have to be like really complicated. It could be something simple as like attack on sight, don't attack on sight, protect summoner, or you know, protect exile. That would be another like one. I know that those things are, you know, basically enemy AI, so they're difficult and they take time to get right, but just like giving some sort of like more control over these guys would be great. Because as it stands, I just kind of have to herd them around like cats. Half of them are bugged. Great. Once again, for anyone thinking, hey, this sucks a little bit, yeah, it does. I'm playing the game for fun, not to be, like, you know, wipe a map in 5 seconds. I can kind of categorically say I've never done this in Path of Exile before. I've never controlled 39 minions attacking Brutalizer the Reaver, so it's still fun to me. I'm usually watching, you know, some form of YouTube, some streamer, something like that whilst doing this. Sometimes I'm even working. I'm a programmer by trade, so I got a lot of downtime for like compilation and stuff like that. Although most of the time at work I spend a lot of time AFK'd in my hideout. Now I've got one because of trade. My one Exalt dump tab is like half full of just random junk, and we saw a sale from that a little bit earlier. What I will say is it's safe. Like, EXP-wise, it's safe. Because I'm just at the back here. Yeah, to deal with a dog barking at the door again, which is the normal behavior for this time of day. I'll take a regal. My plans for the rest of this week are to upgrade all of my equipment to a 1 Exalt or more priced item. My boots now are worth like 2 to 3 Exalts, so that's good. And to get the 3rd Ascendancy. I don't think that'll be difficult with this setup. I might run some different minions depending on which trial room it is. But the boss, as you've seen from other videos, the bosses should be easy. Wrathbreaker on the 1st Ascendancy was, like, no-brainer. I think I just, like, stood at the exit and these guys just maced him to death. The Sentinel guys, they've got a lot of stuff that, like, covers the screens, so that might be challenging. And then the Scorpion, I've never had, like, once I get to, I've never had any issues with the Scorpion. I don't know if they've improved their AI, but it's, like, easy to bug out. You just, for the Scorpion, the trick is you just move to the edge of the arena and try and bait it so that you are between the Scorpion and the edge of the arena. And from that, like, they won't, occasionally you have to get it right, they'll just bug out and they'll stay there. You still have to kill them, you still have to survive their normal attacks, but they won't do any of the sort of leaping stuff. They'll just stay stationary. As you progress through the map tiers, the chances of getting higher level skill gems starts to increase. At this current map tier, level 14 is like the highest percentage chance. So when you get one of those, it's like, cool. This is also why skill gems aren't a problem once you're hitting them. Because you're doing so many maps, and you get like 1 or 2 skill gems per map of just any quality, any level. You end up just not needing any after a while. But if you get all the way to tier 15 maps, I don't think this character will get there. But if you get all the way there, then you will get enough skill gems to have a complete army. I mean, I already have an army, but that was the plan all along. It was, how quickly can we get skill gems to play around with more? And then it was like, hey, I found one that worked, I'm trying it, and there we go. I need to look up, see if there's any additional sort of unorthodox, unusual, or esoteric ways that I can boost minion damage, because I'm out of minion damage nodes. Like, there are no more on the tree. I think there's like 1 or 2, but they're like really far away. So the rest of my skill tree is going to be more traditional witch or sorcerer style stuff, like mana, energy shield, spell damage, stuff like that. So when I remember to put this point in, it's probably going to go straight to energy shield for now, because it's just 1 spare point, and I don't want to think about it too much right now. So like here, it's just like flat 15. Just want to make sure that, like, for example, it's that 50. I see that's 50. It's 15 up there. Like, so I could go up there and do that bridge, but I would need to allocate a travel node there, so I don't want to do that. No. No. Yeah, just give me 15% energy, sure, thanks. I'm gonna have to leave this map partially incomplete. I got a meeting at the top of the hour, so I just wanted to get on, record a little bit of mapping before that. You've seen 24 minutes of this abysmally slow build. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be heading off after this last encounter here is over. A little bit unstable here. I don't really know why. Yep, there we go. Gonna have to leave it off here. I will speak to you guys soon.